Hey, what's up, guys? Today we are in Grand Canyon National Park, and I am making my way over to the Bright Angel hiking trail. I got here. What time is it right now? It's 7:30. You can see the donkeys over there, the mules, and we're gonna see how far we can get. I'm gonna try to make my way 3 miles into the canyon and then 3 miles back. So stay tuned. All right, the beginning of the trail. All right, it's gonna be interesting to see how this trail compares to the South Kebab Trail that I did yesterday. Wow. Those views already. Both the trails start out with great views. I'm probably gonna have a hard time turning back, but I'm gonna keep myself to only doing 3 miles in and obviously 3 miles out. So 6 miles today. Yesterday I did a South Kebab Trail and I wound up doing a total of 8 miles on that trail. So 4 miles in, but today my legs aren't quite as fresh as yesterday, but this is my first time actually on this trail. So, as with the Kebab Trail, that was my second time on it, but this time, first time on this one, so all new. Guess I'm gonna get passed up by those mules soon. Guess that's gonna be an interesting experience. Dealing with a big group of people on mules. That would be really fun to do one day. I wonder if they're actually coming down, that whole group coming down here. Well, they give you a little ledge to wait on, I guess, if you do have to get passed by mules. There's a little sign over there. When mules pass, stand on the inside of the trail, follow mule guides instructions. So far, this is seems more mellow than the oh, I see the mules coming. They coming to trample me. So it's pretty cold right now. I mean, it's not too bad, but yeah, it's in the low 40s right now, but that's a good start. You don't want it to be too hot. That's different. Got some like tunnels. They blasted their way right through the mountain on this one. I got to the trail nice and bright and early, to most importantly to beat the heat, but then also to beat the crowds. Not dealing with parking issues and stuff. So by the time I get back, the parking lot's gonna be filled up. It's a Saturday morning right now, so it's definitely probably the busiest day here. So definitely recommend, if you want to do this trail, get here early, and prepare for a great hike, I guess. Wow, I can really see in the distance the zigzagging of the trail. Goes over that way, over there. You can really see far in the distance on this trail right away. That's a fast way of getting down into the canyon. Uh-oh, I see the mules are coming, the mules are coming. Wow, views are ridiculous right now. Man, it looks like another planet out there. Like Mars or something. I mean, just look at that. I feel like I'm making faster time on this the Bright Angel Trail compared to the South Kebab Trail. They both were pretty easy trail conditions, but this one seems to be a little smoother. Well, not completely, but I'm just saying it's faster going slightly, I think, anyway. Coming up on another one of those tunnels. That's definitely unique to this trail. I didn't see any of these on the South Kebab Trail. It's very interesting seeing the different construction methods of each different trail here in the park. Because each trail, I guess, was built in a different time period or different construction, methods, I guess. Different people overseeing the trail construction. But so far, I'm really liking this. Got some ankle twisters. It almost claimed my ankle. Many ankles have been taken out on this section, during this hike. Hopefully not for me today. So unlike the South Kebab Trail, there's supposed to be some water stops along the way here. I came with all the water I think I need, 2 liters, but for the amount of distance that I'm doing in the weather. But it's good to know that there are some water. You might have to treat the water though. I'm not sure if it's potable water, but there is supposedly water availability on this trail further down. Alright, so this is the first water stop. Ooh, it works. I don't need any water right now though. I probably should start drinking, but I'm not even thirsty yet. And I'm about to hit up the first restroom of the trail. I'm about a mile and a half down the trail on the Bright Angel, where the water stop is at. And restroom. There's the bathroom right there. I skipped the first water break and restroom. Didn't need any water, but it's good to know on the way back up if I do need some water. I think I have enough for the amount of distance that I'm doing. But that's a nice amenity to know that if you're not carrying a whole lot of water, maybe you should do this trail and not the South Kebab Trail, because on that trail there is no water. You have to carry in all your own water. But this is pretty nice. Both trails are nice though. It's pretty cool seeing where the shade ends and the sun begins. I don't know why I'm thinking about the Lion King right now. He was like, everything the sun touches is ours. Look at that. Alright. I'm surprised that the mules never caught up to me yet, but I guess they take some rest breaks along the way, and I've been going kind of quick, so. Man, this is some of the most epic views for any hike I've done. I guess any of the Grand Canyon hikes would be like this. This hike starts off further west than the South Kebab Trail. This is west of the visitor center, whereas the South Kebab Trail is east of the visitor center. So it gives you nice different views, I guess, of going into the canyon. This is my second time at the Grand Canyon National Park, but I actually didn't go all the way to the west side of the park last time due to limited time. I'm kind of limited on time today. This trip too, only 2 days, but I'm happy I'm doing a new trail this time, and also happy to do a old trail that I did last time as well, the South Kebab. Got my tried and true Ultra King Mountain shoes on. These have been with me during Mount Marcy, Mount Washington, many other smaller hikes, and now I have dirt on them from the Grand Canyon. I could retire them knowing that they got well used. I think they're also my lucky shoes as well. You know why I know that they're my lucky shoes, my lucky hiking shoes? Because I haven't died yet while wearing them. Knock on wood. All right. I think I might just do 8 miles. 4 miles down and 4 back, unless I become a bird or something. 4 miles back and 4 miles down and I fly back, but that's not how it works, unfortunately. You gotta walk back, and then the fun starts once you start going back up, as I realized yesterday. But I did pretty well yesterday on yesterday's hike on the climb portion, so I feel confident I can do the full 8 miles today. I definitely could probably do further, but I'm gonna take it a little easier and only do a mere 8. One day I want to do a rim to rim hike where I get to camp at the bottom at the campsite, but it's not this time obviously, but it's on my bucket list type of thing. Rim to rim. Maybe the next time I come to the Grand Canyon I'll do that. I think I see the next rest station over there, the restroom. I think that's the 3 mile down mark. I think, I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. There was only one bathroom on the, during the whole 8 miles that I did, the round trip 8 miles for the South Kebab Trail. So if you're looking for more amenities, I guess, some restrooms every once in a while, and water, probably the Bright Angel is the better trail for you. If you're like more of a beginner, maybe. But this is not a beginner trail if you plan on going all the way down. But never get tired of those views. Look at that. So here is the stop at the 3 mile mark of the trail. Call it the 3 mile rest house, I guess. Got an emergency phone here. This feels like the Land Before Time, like I'm going into Jurassic Park or something. I guess the layers, different rock layers. I mean, I don't know much about geology or anything, but I know the rock layers represent different times in the past. So maybe one of these layers shows the Jurassic period. What are the layers on the different layers? I'm not a geologist or anything. I just play one on TV. Don't listen to me on anything geology related. But yeah, it is interesting seeing like the different rock layers, you know. And I think they are from different time periods. I don't know what time periods or anything like that, but I think I like the views on the Bright Angel Trail slightly more because you're like tucked into the canyon a little more. The South Kaibab Trail, you're on like a ridge line. This one you're like tucked in, so you get that nice frame look. A lot of times, like we're just right in the canyon, you feel like you're right. I mean, obviously both trails you're in the canyon, but you have like different views here, and I kind of like it more. Wow, like tucked right in the canyon type look. That's a little different than the views that you get from the South Kaibab Trail. Both are very beautiful views though. Alright, trail goes over there, around this way. But I guess if you wanted to, you could take the shortcut. Yeah, right. Yeah, don't do that. The shortcut isn't always the best way, as we all know. That's not even a shortcut, that's some type of piping system thing. Alright. Looks like I'm getting closer and closer to being right in the canyon. The meat of well, I'm already in the canyon, but the open portion of the canyon, I guess. Where the light shines. I'm not gonna make it there because I'm almost at my 4-mile turn back. But maybe I'll make it around that bend there just to take a picture and head back. Alright, making it around the bend. And I think I'm gonna hopefully find a nice spot to sit down at and then turn back. Even though I don't want to. That's the thing about these hikes. You don't want to turn back, but you should. So I got some granola and Gatorade. I brought plenty of food, lots of water, so I'm all good. I kind of wanted to make it to the next rest break, but I don't know where that is, and I feel like now's a good time to just sit down and chill out. Finally caught up to that mule crew. The mules. Hey. That's a nice way of doing it. Maybe next time. It was a good little rest break, but now it's time to go back up to the top. It's 9:40 right now, and we'll see what time we get there. We'll get there when we get there. The work has just begun. So just made it past that second rest stop area that I had passed earlier. Drunk some water. Now I'm back up, heading up to that next rest stop. So I flew to Vegas and then rented a car to get to Grand Canyon. And I only had carry-on, so couldn't bring my hiking pole. So I wound up buying one from Walmart, an Ozark Trail hiking pole. Cheap $12 Ozark Trail hiking pole, and it's getting me through both these hikes. I messed up a little bit and like jammed it and winded up bending it a little bit, but I had to like jammed it between two like rocks. It was kind of my fault, but otherwise it's been holding up pretty well. It's worth $12, I guess. This hike is gonna burn off some energy for me, because after this I have a little over 3-hour drive to Vegas to catch my flight. I have plenty of time. I'm ahead of schedule, so it's all good. Going back, we still got a long way up to the top. I have about less than a mile to go. Still feeling alright. Definitely being in the shade for most of this hike helped. That's for sure. Hey.
Good morning.
Morning. Looks like a good wall for climbing. I mean, I don't do climbing, but looks like a good wall for that type of thing. I like to keep my feet on the ground. So I like hiking instead of climbing. Look at those fat national park squirrels. They get well fed on trail bars and stuff that gets dropped on the ground. Making it back to that tunnel, which means I'm almost out of here. I think there was one more tunnel after this one. Final stretch. I definitely had the energy to go further, but based on time, I think I made the right choice of turning back on after 4 miles. I had a fast clip going, but decided to slow it down a little bit so I can take more pictures, so I can remember this, because I don't know when the next time I'll be back over in Grand Canyon area. So gotta enjoy this while it lasts. But yeah, as far as this wasn't like a tough trail or anything. I've done much tougher trails in the past, but I can see how someone can get in trouble doing this, because it's so easy to go all the way far down trying to get to the river and then not having enough water to get back. Actually, this trail does provide you with a lot of water but doesn't provide you with electrolytes, snacks, salty stuff, sugary stuff. But I'll tell you what it does provide you with. Provides you with the views. All right, made it to the end. Bright Angel Trail. That's pretty much it for the Bright Angel Trail. I did 8 miles totally, 4 miles down, 4 miles back, and I kind of feel like wish I had more time to do more, but that's all right. This was definitely my favorite of the 2 trails that I've done here in the park. But I'm glad I did both the trails because I had a great time with both of these trails that I've done. I don't think that you can do any bad trails out here, so I'm gonna pretty much end out the video right now. I gotta take the bus back to my car because that's the only way you can get to this trail. Well, I think you can't park on this outside this trail, so you gotta take the bus. I think. Could be wrong about that, but anyway, this is the end. The trail right there, you can see. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and get out there on your own adventure. Peace.